Let's take a moment to appreciate something you've probably used countless times but rarely stop to think about: the humble colored pencil. It's a tool that's been in our hands since childhood, quietly helping us express our creativity, fill our notebooks with color, and bring our wildest ideas to life. Whether you're a child just learning to draw, a student adding color to a school project, or an artist sketching out a masterpiece, the colored pencil is always there, ready to turn imagination into reality. It's often the very first artistic tool we're given, a simple stick of wood and pigment that feels almost magical in its potential. With just a bit of pressure, it glides across the page, leaving behind a trail of vibrant color. It's so familiar, so accessible, that we sometimes forget just how remarkable it really is. Each colored pencil is a tiny vessel of possibility, waiting to be unleashed. But have you ever wondered where these everyday heroes come from? Today we're taking you behind the scenes, inside one of the world's largest colored pencil factories located in China. This massive facility is a marvel of modern manufacturing, producing an astonishing 500 million colored pencils every single year. That's a number so big, it's almost hard to imagine. To put it in perspective, that's enough colored pencils to circle the entire globe, twice. Just think about it. Every year, enough pencils are made here to wrap around the Earth 2 times over. It's a testament to the global love for creativity and color. But this isn't just about churning out pencils. It's about achieving an incredible scale, maintaining precision at every step, and orchestrating a symphony of machines and skilled workers. Every pencil is the result of careful engineering, teamwork, and attention to detail. The journey of a colored pencil begins in the forest, where carefully selected wood is harvested. It's then transformed through a series of intricate steps, cutting, shaping, and combining with vibrant pigments to become the creative tool we all know and love. From raw materials to finished product, it's a fascinating process that blends nature, science, and art. Every single day, people of all ages and backgrounds reach for these pencils. In classrooms, studios, and homes around the world, colored pencils spark creativity, help us learn, and bring joy to our lives. They're a universal language of color and expression. In this series, we'll follow the life of a single red pencil, from its origins as a piece of wood and a handful of pigment, through the complex manufacturing process, all the way to the moment it's carefully packed into a box, ready to inspire someone's next creation. This is where the magic of art gets manufactured, one pencil at a time, 500 million times a year. So let's dive in and discover the incredible story behind the unsung hero of the art box. Let's get started. Every colored pencil starts with 4 key ingredients: wood, pigment, wax, and clay. These humble materials, each with their own unique properties, are the foundation of every vibrant stroke you see on paper. Before a pencil ever touches a sketchbook or a coloring page, its journey begins here, on the factory table, where nature and science meet. The wood, often California incense cedar or basswood, is chosen for its perfect balance. It's soft enough to sharpen easily, yet strong enough to protect the delicate colored core inside. This wood is prized for its straight grain, which means fewer splinters and a smoother sharpening experience. Without the right wood, even the best pencil core would be left unprotected and unusable. Massive logs arrive at the factory, stacked high and ready for transformation. Each log is carefully inspected for quality, ensuring only the best pieces are selected for pencil making. The journey from tree to tool is just beginning, and every log holds the potential to become thousands of pencils. Pigments, the soul of the pencil, come in every shade imaginable. Synthetic iron oxide for red, ultramarine for blue, and dozens more for every color in the rainbow. These powders are what give colored pencils their personality, transforming a simple stick of wood into a tool for creativity and expression. Getting the color right is a science. Consistency is everything. Technicians carefully measure and blend pigments, testing each batch to ensure the color is vivid, even, and true to its intended shade. A single miscalculation can lead to dull or uneven colors, so precision is key at every step. Pigment alone is just dust, so binders are needed. These special solutions help the pigment stick together and hold its shape, turning loose powder into a solid, workable core. The binder is what allows the color to transfer smoothly from pencil to paper, making every drawing possible. Waxes like paraffin and carnauba are melted and blended into the mix, making the core smooth and helping color glide effortlessly onto paper. The right wax blend ensures that the pencil feels just right in your hand, neither too hard nor too soft, but perfect for layering and blending colors. Clay, usually kaolin, is added to give the core structure and strength. It helps the core hold together under pressure, so it won't crumble or snap when you press down to make bold lines. The clay also affects how the color appears on the page, adding a subtle texture that artists love. It's a delicate balance. Too much of one ingredient and the pencil crumbles or won't write. Too little and the color is weak or scratchy. Technicians constantly adjust the ratios, running tests to make sure every pencil meets strict quality standards. This careful calibration is what separates a great pencil from a mediocre one. These raw materials, logs, pigment, wax, and clay, arrive in bulk, delivered by the truckload to keep up with the world's demand for creativity. Each shipment is the start of a new batch, destined to become tools for artists, students, and dreamers everywhere. From here, every step is about refining and combining these ingredients into something familiar, yet extraordinary. Machines and skilled workers work side by side, transforming raw materials into the colorful pencils we all know and love. It's manufacturing ingenuity at its finest, a blend of tradition, technology, and a touch of magic. The process is both art and science, honed over generations to create the perfect pencil. Let's see how it all comes together, as these simple ingredients are transformed into a tool that sparks imagination and brings color to our world. The journey of a pencil begins long before it ever touches paper. It starts here in the sprawling woodyard where towering stacks of timber await their transformation. These mighty logs, often sourced from sustainable forests, are carefully selected for their straight grain and strength, qualities essential for a pencil that will last. In the factory, skilled workers and powerful machines work side by side, cutting these massive logs into manageable pencil-length blocks. Each block is measured with precision, ensuring that every future pencil will be uniform in size and quality. Next, automated saws take over, slicing the blocks into thin, flat boards known as slats. Each slat is carefully cut to the exact thickness of half a pencil, a detail that will be crucial in the assembly process. The whir of the saws and the scent of fresh-cut wood fill the air, marking the first major transformation from tree to tool. But raw wood isn't ready yet. These slats are stacked and placed inside industrial kilns, where they're dried to the perfect moisture level. This step is critical. If the wood is too wet, glue won't hold. If it's too dry, the slats may crack or warp. Achieving the right balance ensures the pencils will be strong and durable. Once dried, the slats move to the grooving machine. Here, parallel grooves are carved with incredible accuracy. Each groove is destined to cradle a colored core, and the spacing must be flawless to guarantee a smooth writing experience. Precision is everything. Workers and machines inspect the grooves, ensuring they are perfectly spaced and uniform across every slat. Even the slightest error could affect the final product. After grooving, the slats are stained and waxed. This not only gives them a rich, attractive color, but also smooths the surface, making the pencils comfortable to hold and pleasing to the eye. The wax adds a subtle sheen and protects the wood from moisture. Now, thousands of these prepared slats are stacked high, each one identical and ready for the next stage. The transformation from raw timber to refined component is well underway. At this point, the slats bear little resemblance to the trees they once were. They've become the building blocks of creativity, waiting to be filled with vibrant color and purpose. Throughout the process, efficiency and accuracy are paramount. Modern machinery ensures that every step is completed swiftly and precisely, minimizing waste and maximizing quality. The journey from tree to pencil part is nearly complete. Each slat is now perfectly prepared, having passed through a series of meticulous steps that guarantee consistency and excellence. The next step is perhaps the most exciting, adding the soul of the pencil. This is where color and creativity come to life. To do this, we move into the mixing room, where raw materials are transformed into the vibrant cores that will soon fill each groove. Here, the real magic begins. Pigments and binders are blended to create the brilliant colors that will one day inspire artists, students, and dreamers around the world. On the other side of the factory, the colored core is created. In the mixing room, workers measure pigment, clay, and wax with precision. For our red pencil, scarlet pigment is blended with clay and wax until it forms a thick, colorful paste. This paste is loaded into an extrusion press which squeezes it through a die, forming long, spaghetti-like strands. These strands are cut to pencil length and baked in industrial ovens, hardening them into solid, vibrant cores. The process is a careful balance of heat and timing. Once cured, the cores are rigid and ready to be encased in wood. The heart of the pencil is now complete. It's a blend of chemistry and engineering. Next, it's time to unite wood and color. The assembly line awaits. Let's see how the pieces come together. Now the lead-laying process begins, the assembly of a pencil sandwich. Grooved slats move down a conveyor and colored cores are placed into each groove. A second slat, coated with glue, is pressed on top, encasing the cores. The sandwich is loaded into a hydraulic press, bonding the wood and core together. After pressing, the glue cures in drying ovens or climate-controlled rooms. The result: solid blocks with colorful lines peeking out at each end. The pencils are still trapped inside, waiting to be shaped. It's a moment of transformation. Raw materials become a unified whole. The next step, freeing the pencils from their wooden shell. Let's see how they take shape. The solid blocks are ready to become pencils. They're fed into shaping machines that carve the familiar hexagonal, round, or triangular barrels. The result: long sticks of connected pencils, looking like decorative molding. Next, sharp blades slice them apart, freeing each individual pencil. The surface is rough, so pencils are sanded in drums or on conveyor belts until silky smooth. This step is crucial for comfort and for the paint to adhere perfectly. Now, they finally look and feel like pencils. The transformation is nearly complete. Next up, painting and branding. Let's add some color and identity. Shaped and sanded, the pencils move to the painting line. They're primed, then receive multiple coats of lacquer, each layer dried quickly for a flawless finish. The paint color matches the core, making selection easy. Once dry, pencils are hot stamped with logos, color names, and serial numbers using colored foil. This branding is the pencil's identity. A final clear varnish protects the finish and adds shine. The result: a durable, glossy, and beautiful pencil. The barrel is now complete. Just a few finishing touches remain. Let's see how they're made ready for use. The final steps: sharpening, capping, and inspection. Many pencils are pre-sharpened by machines that grind a perfect point. For pencils with erasers, ferrules and erasers are attached at lightning speed. Quality control is rigorous. Inspectors check for cracks, off-center cores, and paint flaws. Any defective pencils are rejected. The last inspection is by hand under bright lights for cosmetic perfection. Only the best make it to packaging. It's a blend of automation and human attention to detail. The journey is almost over. The pencils are ready for their final destination. Let's see how they're boxed up. The rainbow is about to ship out. The final stage: packaging. Finished pencils are sorted by color and counted by machines. Sets are collated and placed into boxes or tins, 12, 24 or more. Boxes are sealed and packed into larger cartons, then stacked on pallets. Forklifts move pallets to the warehouse or loading dock, ready for global shipment. From this factory, a river of color flows to the world. The journey from log to art supply is complete. Next time you pick up a colored pencil, remember the story behind it. It's a simple tool with a remarkable journey. And it all starts with a stick of wood and a spark of imagination.